Hey, good evening, everybody. Just kind of wanted to share some stuff, more specifically, some experience from my listing that I posted today. Maybe go over a few things about the market. I guess it's just a good opportunity to say hi and catch up a little bit. Anyways, I had a listing that I think I took live like around 11 a.m. today. Nothing fancy, 3 bedroom, 2 bath in Bethany. I priced it at 175K, which was roughly about 110 a square foot. And the crazy part is, like, when I first started doing this in 2016, if I did something like this, boy, people would be all over my ass and they would just say that, no, you're not doing enough. Here we are. I did like all the major systems and done the big stuff, but overall nothing fancy. And of course, compared to 2016, obviously the acquisition price point is just so totally different to begin with. But anyways, what really inspired me to talk and share is simply the experience that there's a lot of people that are wrong in their belief that, oh, well, now it's buyer's market and now we can just, again, do whatever we want, offer whatever we want, and we're going to just run with that. It is true to some extent. Let's say if you're working with 250,000 and above, maybe it's true. If you're working like true commercial deals, it's true. Luxury, it's maybe true. But your starter homes, anything that's like 150, 170, 180K, I mean, basically anything below 200K, even though the interest rates are way higher, people are still buying that stuff. Because first of all, everybody needs a home, right? And I love renters. Obviously, part of my business is built on renters. But eventually people step out of that comfort zone and they want to buy. On top of that, everybody, I mean literally everybody and their grandma are shopping for rentals. So that's your responsibility as an agent, as a broker, to put some reality check, so to speak, to your customers. Because no, you cannot go around, and no, you cannot lowball stuff simply because there's just really not that much inventory that's even sticking around on the market. There was one cat that was like, oh yeah, things are slowing down, this and that. Now, it's really just the buyers that dictate the rules. And I go, okay, well, let's pull up the map. And on the OK MLS app, I was like, what are we looking at? What's the competition? And there was literally just a few, rinky-dinky properties that actually needed a ton of work. They were like in 150, 160 range. And so that quickly changed perspective. But another reason that I kind of wanted to share this experience today with this listing, there were people that called, not people, but just agents actually, that called and they were like, oh man, we've been looking for so long with my customers and we get beat up and we just can't seem to find anything. And with that kind of scenario, you would think that you would have some sense of urgency, but no. Like when I called and told them that, hey, I already got multiple offer situations, so to speak, hey, like hurry up. If your clients liked it, they should write something up. And then 4 or 5 hours later, tonight, they still didn't have anything presented, and they asked me if I can wait till tomorrow. I'm sorry. Time is money. No, I'm not waiting until tomorrow when I already have a really good offer. I'm working. So, again, I wanted to share this because if you're working with buyers that are in this price range, 150 to 200, yes, things have changed. Yes, things are different. But the starter home pack, so to speak, there's still a ton of demand for it. And if you don't have a sense of urgency and all of your guns ready to fire, you're just going to continue getting beat up. That's just the reality. And the only responsibility to educate customers on this topic is you broker, is you agent. You need to talk about that. And I know it's an uncomfortable conversation to have, but you should have it, or otherwise, I don't know what you guys are going to be doing, because I really doubt that we're going to start seeing really good properties that are ready to move in below 100,000 anytime soon. Heck, I mean, if I see that in my lifetime, I'll sell my laptops and all of my home equipment, and I'll just go all in on real estate. But I just doubt that's going to happen. So again, have sense of urgency, understand what you're competing with, and I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to think about it. You're just wasting everybody's time, including yours. And again, time is money, so don't waste it. And then another interesting thing I wanted to go over is that just communication. There was one guy that, again, called me up. Oh yeah, I've been looking for a while, ogling. Hopefully we strike a deal. And when I already had multiple offers, I basically, so to speak, coached him and told him what not to do. I believe it's unethical to exactly say what to do, but I coached him on what not to do. And I don't know if it was just him being, thinking that he's got an upper hand or real sneaky, or maybe customers were greedy and they didn't really do what I told them and just basically lowballed the crap out of this deal. And I was like, well, I guess maybe you didn't want it really that bad. And then he's calling and he's, oh my goodness, will you give us a second chance? What? What kind of second chance, dude? Like, I told you exactly what not to do, and here you are just wasting your time, wasting my time. See you later, man. So it's an interesting market. I'm curious how it's going to progress, but needless to say, 100, 150, and all the way to 200. Guys, it still sells. There's still demand. Don't freak out. The only things that changed is that a lot of investors might not really pick up and hold, but everybody's still making deals happen. You can still flip. I guess the only factor is that literally everybody and their grandma are looking at those deals. So the competition is just freaking insane. So have sense of urgency, have your ducks in the row, and don't delay, because you're going to lose and continue losing. You have to make quick decisions, and you have to listen when you're told something, and just don't be a fool, I guess. So that's my wisdom for today. Like I said, I'm really curious to see where this market bonanza is gonna lead us. Certainly, if anything, I sure wish that in my lifetime I see again, the 2.5% and 3% interest rate, because boy, I could do some more damage before I'm ready to retire. You guys stay tuned, stay thirsty, and I guess I'll see you in the trenches.